Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. A little update from Ukraine. Actually, huge developments, and I will use Zelenskyy and Putin. Zelenskyy actually says that the Russians are gearing up for a new offensive on 3 Ukrainian regions. Putin says the war is almost won and we, the Russians, will finish off Kiev's forces. Russia launched another massive drone attack on Ukraine. The Ukrainians claim that they advance on a 1, 2, 3, 4 positions. So, let's start with the first article. This is from Ukrainska Pravda. Zelenskyy says Russia gears up for new offensives, plural, on 3 Ukrainian regions. Now he's saying that so these baboons, think, oh my God, what's going on? We need to intervene. Ukrainian intelligence reports have indicated that Russia is bracing for new offensives in Sumy, Kharkiv, and Zaporozhye Oblast. Sumy, Kharkiv, and Zaporozhye Oblast. All right, so they say, oops, these guys are going to come in Sumy from Kursk. Remember, this is Kursk, where the offensive, they're all gone. The intervention here is almost gone. They're going to prepare attack this way, going towards Sumy. So this is the first offensive, these guys say. The other ones, they say in Kharkiv, Kharkov. The Russians are here around Kupiansk. They will take over Kupiansk and probably gonna head towards Kharkiv, Kharkov. Another offensive. And the other one, they say in Zaporozhye. Well, the Russians are doing very well in this area. This is Zaporozhye, this is Donetsk, this is the Dnipropetrovsk. Well, the Russians have been advancing here by Pokrovsk and this area in here. So they are going to spill in here, and they're talking about this area. This is in Zaporozhye, but also they could do it in here over this is not a reservoir anymore, it's just the Dnipro River flowing after the Russians blew up the Novokakhovka dam downstream a little bit. Here is the Zaporozhye nuclear power plant, just so you know, in Enerhodar. So they set 3 offensives, one here in the south, let's say, east, and a little bit northeast. Let's see what Putin says about the war, that he thinks is not a matter of back and forth anymore. We're really advancing on the entire front. Here is an article from Russia Today. Russia Today, 28th of March 2025. Russia will finish off Kiev's forces. And he says here, all right, President Vladimir Putin has declared that Russian forces are gaining momentum across the entire line of contact and could soon finish off Ukraine's military. Got it? So that means we are ready, you are losing. So finish off, they are advancing. The other guy said, oh, the Russians could start an offensive, preparing an offensive on 3 regions. And then let's see how the Russians tenderized the Ukrainians again with a massive drone attack. This comes from Ukrainska Pravda, Friday the 20th of March. Ukrainian air defense downs 89 Russian drones overnight. 51 more go off radar. So that means at least what, 140 drones attack. But hey, they say more than that. Russian forces attack Ukraine with 163 Shahed attack UAVs and various types of decoy drones on the night of 27 to 28 of March. So where they attacked Kharkiv, Sumy, Poltava, Dnipropetrovsk, Odessa, Mykolaiv, and Zaporozhye. So Kharkiv, Sumy, Dnipropetrovsk, Poltava, where are you all this? So right here, Sumy, Kharkiv, Poltava, Dnipropetrovsk, and then it was Mykolaiv and Odessa. They did this little thing here, getting ready for the offensive maybe, and they launched their drones from, we find from New Voice of Ukraine, they launched them from the cities of Milerovo, Bryansk, Kursk, and Primorsko-Akhtarsk, as well as Shaudi and Gvarditsk in Crimea. So I never heard of this one here, but Shaudi probably is Shauda, Cape Shauda. So Milerovo, Bryansk, Kursk, Primorsko-Akhtarsk. Kursk, Bryansk, Milerovo right here, Primorsko-Akhtarsk right here where my strong hand is, right here Primorsko-Akhtarsk, and then the Crimean Peninsula with, here is Cape Shauda, and this is the Crimean Peninsula. So it's from the south, southeast, east, northeast, and north. All right, let's see what the Ukrainians claim they're doing in Ukraine. New Voice of Ukraine. Ukrainian troops advance near Borova, Toretsk, Pokrovsk, and Kurakhove. Yesterday I covered oh, this looks like a swastika right there. Yesterday I had whatever you have in your mind, I guess. Yesterday I made a video, I think it was yesterday, where the Ukrainians said that they fled Toretsk and the Russians are advancing. So now they say they advance in Toretsk. Okay, so where is Borova? First, Borova is right here. So this is how the border used to look like. This is in, let's go here, right here. So this is the, let's go like this. This is Kharkiv Oblast, right here. This is Luhansk, and this is Donetsk. So this is by Izum. Remember, they meet right here. This is Borova. I will show you on the map. Remember, this is Oskil River. The Russians are trying to cross. This is Izum. I'm going to show you on the other map. It's located right at the intersection of these three, I don't know, oblast if you want, because they're oblast, Kharkiv, Kharkov, and I'm sorry, I was off. No, I wasn't off. Right here, I was looking down. Here, this is Izum. So the thing happened here. Izum right here. I'm sorry, it's to Izum. Right here. The intersection of, as I said, Luhansk, Donetsk, and Kharkiv in this area. I don't have the name of that town in here, but you can. Borova is a little town of Bethlehem, right there by Oskil River. This is where these guys say they push the Russians back. That is by the banks of the river. Let's see where the river is, right here. So must be here in this area. This is Izum, so must be here actually, exactly here. Because this is Izum, one Izum and the other one Izium right here. So from here, northeast, this is the Oskil River. So this is the area. All right, we got that covered. Let's see the other two locations where the Ukrainians claim they advanced. We have Toretsk, Pokrovsk, and Kurakhove. All of them are in the same area, in Pokrovsk area, which is right here in the Donetsk People's Republic, or Donetsk. This is Pokrovsk. The Russians call it Krasnoarmeysk. This is Toretsk, right here. And then you got Kurakhovo, which is still Kurakhovo in here. They talk about this area in here, Kurakhovo in this area, this front. So it is south of Pokrovsk, Pokrovsk area, and northeast or east towards Toretsk. This is where they said they advance. And this concludes this short update, but important one. Important one because, according to Zelenskyy, the Russians are ready to start an offensive on three fronts, three areas. According to Putin, we are advancing on the entire front, and we will finish off the Kiev's forces, not the Ukrainian forces, Kiev's forces. The Russians launched another massive drone attack on Ukraine, and the Ukrainians claim they pushed back the Russians on those four areas. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.